Welcome, mockingbirds. I hope everyone is doing well. Excuse me if I look sweaty, but I am because it is gosh darn hot up here. And I can't open my window because my neighbors are yelling. But that's okay. So, when I say that I went down a rabbit hole, I went down a rabbit hole. Today's video is actually going to be something that is very close to me because I really loved doing this when I was younger. I feel like my glasses are fogging up. I wanted to do this for the release, the new Sims, but I also loved playing The Sims. Loved it. I can't count how many hours I wasted. Nay, I enjoyed playing The Sims. And we had a crappy computer. Not only would I play for hours, it took about an hour to load up Sims to play it. I kid you not. I would sit there, I would load up Sims. As Sims was loading up, I would do my homework because that is how long it took to load up and play this. It's funny because I still have this idea in my head of how long it takes to play a game, that when I actually play games like on the computer or even, on the Xbox, I expect a long time for it to load up, and that's not usually the case. But holy moly, the patience. I remember I was playing Sims and I was on AIM dating myself, and I had talked to someone earlier that morning on AIM, played Sims, and I was still on that evening playing Sims. Playing Sims. And then they got back on and they're like, were you here this entire time? I obviously lied, but yes, I was. I was there. I played Sims the whole day. I haven't played Sims in a long time, and one of the reasons why is because I know I will be obsessed with it. I know that I would just spend hours playing, and I have a daughter, and I have responsibilities and a job, so I just can't play it, but I love Sims. So I wanted to do this video. I have to send a shout out to my sister. I think she was the one who started this obsession with me. And if I was obsessed, oh boy, she was obsessed too. And I don't blame her. But she was the one she wasn't the original one who found out about this. I'm sure people did it before her, but she found out about this as well and told me. And then just, when Sims, this time around, when Sims is coming out, I'm like, oh my God, how perfect. But she loved the Goth family. She would play the Goth family a lot. And she would obviously create her own stories, but she looked into their family tree and started seeing a story playing out throughout The Sims, which is insane. So I was like, oh my God, there is a story here about the Goth family that no one knows about. Not no one. There is plenty of people who know about this because that's what I looked up. Most of this I got on Sims Wiki. So I looked up the story and I wanted to tell you their family tree and some theories I have about the family. Just a little backstory, just a little information. All us Sim heads know that the Goth family is the original OG. They're the first family you can play. They're creepy AF. They are fun. So, but did you know that there's a story behind it? And when I say there's a story behind Sims, there is a story. I was clicking on the links, going deeper in the wiki. It was insane and wonderful. The scene is Sims 1. The family is the Goth family. The patriarch of the family is Mortimer Goth. Standard creepy mustachio, although pretty good looking. The matriarch is Bella Goth. Classic red dress. The kid is Cassandra Goth. Standard creepy kid with pigtails and glasses. We are introduced to the family. Now, the family's not super rich in Sims 1. They're richer than you are without the cheats. So there's not much that we can surmise from Sims 1. But this is where things start getting interesting. In Sims 3, I'm going out of order, but Sims 3 is a prequel to Sims 1 and 2, which is insane that a game would do this. In Sims 3, we have Gunther, Goth. Oh my god, there's so much that I want to get to. I think I need to do a 2-part series. So there's Gunther Goth and Cornelia Goth. They are actually Mortimer's parents, and they are rich. So we know in Sims 3, Gunther Goth is the founder of Pleasantville. He is from old money. He is grumpy. He is a business person. Well, he's a dean of the school, but he likes money. Cornelia, stay-at-home mom. Mortimer, child, also grumpy, also sad because of the expectations he gets from his father. Next scene. I'm just laying it out there for you. Next scene, Sims 2. Years in the future, focused on, again, the first Goth family, Mortimer, but Bella is nowhere to be found. We open on a scene of Cassandra going to marry the Casanova of the town, Don Lothario. But, ... spoiler alert, he leaves her at the altar. This is where things get crazy. And this is where my sister was like, what is going on? Because in Sims 2, you can see a picture of Bella Goth going to Don Lothario's house, looking into a telescope, and getting abducted. But is she really abducted? We don't know. But here is my theories on the whole matter. Follow me. Now, Mortimer Goth has some artistic skills that he's a sad boy when he is in Sims 3 with his parents, Gunther and Cornelia. Not to mention, Gunther and Cornelia don't have enough relationship points to do woo-hoo. We have a family who is not happy. Mortimer is feeling the pressure of his father. Fast forward to Sims busting out. Mortimer Goth is a virus breeder, and Bella Goth is a horror movie extra. Now, as previously said, we know that Mortimer has some artistic abilities, but he is not able to show that creativity sides because he feels the pressure of his father. And in Sims Busting Out, they don't have the money that his father has. So maybe there's some trouble in the Goth family. Maybe someone is upset about their son marrying someone who is not necessarily wanting to be a stay-at-home mother, but wants to be a horror movie extra. They don't have a lot of money. They're trying to make it. But that seed of jealousy is in Mortimer. He wants to also be able to show his creativity. But he can't get that money unless he goes down the path that his father wants him to. I fast forward again, Sims 1. they don't have the Goth family money, meaning Gunther's probably still alive, and also he is probably not happy that he has had a child with Bella. We all have a second wife, but that doesn't mean you need to have a child with your first wife. They don't have the Goth family money. And that seed of jealousy in Mortimer is festering. So what do? You take matters into your own hands. And that's where Sims 2 happens. Bella's missing. Last seen at her daughter's fiance's house. What happened? And that will be Sam's part 2. Tune in next time. I can't wait to see you, Mockingbirds. Bye-bye.